efficient. Only one like that she been giving. She gonna live it till the clock's up ticking. Filling up every minute with your cross of mercy. Some of y'all ain't worthy of this journey, but you ain't gotta worry. Gonna get you back up out of here early, out of sight. You got no vision, lower your voice, you just turn up, listen. Out here thinking your competition, but you're about to be non-existent. Listen. They don't see her try like all politicians. To the wheels fall off for a ride and still a renegade on a mission. You take a step back, you think and then act, but I'm not gonna, cause it's so unfair. Yeah, I live for watching them go down, down. I'm a super big fan, my favorite track is your SOS. That's my jam. Yeah, I live for watching you go down, down, down. I stopped asking where I find my peace when I smash your dreams into smithereens. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? That was something, huh? How are we doing? I'm God, I love the song. Oh, such a vibe, my god. I'm vibing too hard. I need to focus on stream. How are we doing, everybody? Holy crap. What a day was it last night, huh? It's God, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I being there and watching all of this happening live is like it is actually mind-blowing. Actually mind-blowing. It is. I have so many things to talk about. It is. I cannot believe that we had such an insane day because we all thought that like the last day of next capsule, fucking hell, the last day of the Not Copyright Sounds contest, we thought that was the most insane day in GD history because the most like stacked levels had all been released in one moment. We were not ready for this. We were not ready for last night. We got not only some of the most stacked levels for the contest, I'm pretty sure a lot of the levels that came out last night are now in the top 50 best levels ever made in GD. I can confidently say that there is multiple levels that came out last night that are in the top 50, if not the top 20, if not the top 10. Like, that is insane. Let's put the music down a little bit, as it says. God damn, was it insane. So let's get going. Like, as you see, I've played all of these. I've fucking seen all of these. I'm not even gonna put first impressions anywhere. So it's like, you know, I'm not gonna put first impressions. I've seen all of these. You can see them that I've played them. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm having fun. Chat. Last night was insane. It was insane. So let's get started and let's talk a little bit about the levels. Let's start with Abducted by vcam. We're gonna go kind of in order of when they release. Because I know a lot of people are excited to talk about this. I am sorry, chat. I don't think this level is gonna get all that high. I am gonna say it right now. I don't think this level is placing top 5. But it could. It could. Let me lower down the little bit. This level is super interesting because it's like. It is very cute, okay. It's obviously very artistically inspired by like Next Capsule and like Astrolith and like a lot of the projects that I've been working on this year. But it has its own charm. It has a lot of really interesting and cute animations. It's very silly. It doesn't take itself too seriously. And I like it. However, chat, I'm gonna show you my favorite thing about this level. And I discovered this while like playing it, and I'm glad to see that people actually love this like I think IMAX I think posted a tweet about this. I remember the first time that I played this, I was like, there's no way. So chat, I'm putting my hands away from the keyboard. So aside from that jump right there, that entire section is auto. Just so you're aware. There's a lot of bugs too with it. And the worst part is, even after that jump, all of that section is also auto until like you need to click like once in a UFO. There's like 6 clicks you need to do in this entire level to complete it. We counted. It's like, it is insane the fact that this level is like it's an auto level. It's a auto level with like a glorified with glorified gameplay. I do like that the gameplay is there. It's just optional, of course. Which, like, if you want to play it, you can. There's nothing stopping you. But it's optional, you know. It's kind of silly. Okay, let's focus. Good score. I think this is definitely the level for the people. Like, this level was definitely made to like please as many people as possible. Like, this is super. Oh, I love the fact that like if you spam it just breaks the. It was made to be very fun, very silly, very happy, and a lot of people really like it. And so it's super valid that a lot of people like it. The style is very interesting. It's very cute. It has it's just a nice level. I think this is a neat level. I don't think by all the intents and purposes that this level's bad. I think a lot of people will go and like shit talk the level because the fact that it basically has no gameplay, that it's all optional. They'll go and shit talk the level because like it's not super original, you know. But in the end, I still think that this level does something that is very fun, which is it tries to make something interesting that people like. Obviously, to me, the one thing that I will be very honest with you is I don't like a lot of the character art, and that's like just me as like an artist, of course. I see a lot of the character art and I'm like, okay, very clearly Vectam is like, this is one of the first times Vectam is actually like making characters in GD or just making characters in general. So it, you know, they have interesting designs to say the least, but in terms of like the actual character design, they are very silly and they're not exactly the best looking ones, but it's whatever. At this point, like this dancing scene is so silly that like I love it. I love it. I can't like be a hater. It's kind of team. Space Gauntlet Day? Yeah, it is Space Gauntlet Day. Like it's just so energetic. It's so vibey. It has so much charm and personality. The fur and plushie here is just fucking. It just fucking sends me. It's a very interesting level to say the least. It's a very like self-referential level. And you know what? I am okay with it. If this places in the top 10, would not be disappointed. However, I would be a bit bummed because oh my god, are there some insane entries in the top 10? It's so hard to make a top 10 because I think there's like maybe 25 levels that initially I thought were for sure in the top 10, and now I don't know anymore. But yeah, it's a very neat level. I'd say it's a very solid like 3-4 stars. I wouldn't put it anything below that. Very nice level from Vectam. I think they did a super job at like making this super interesting and super cool. But yeah, I am not sure if this will place anymore. I hopefully for Vectam it does, but you know. Now let's talk Sunshine. Like, this is a level that is severely underappreciated. It's by Oosel, somebody who you might know because he shows up in chat very often, and he's a really cool guy, really good artist. I really think this level is severely underappreciated and underrated. Um, this level is the kind of thing that I think, oh, like, that is the kind of thing that, like, I think not everybody will appreciate the simplicity of it and the parts that make this level really, really good. Because it's not super flashy and it's very rushed. But this is definitely one of my favorite entries that has come out of recently. I really like Ozel's colors. I think Ozel's colors are some of the best that I've seen out of any artist ever. This is even outside of GD. Like, Ozel's has insanely amazing color combinations. That is super rare to see. I've never seen anybody do colors like Ozel. But like, yeah, no, I like this level a lot. This level is awesome. It's such a nice level. It does so many interesting things that, like, I think more levels should do. I think compositionally it's pretty damn nice. I think the colors are super good. I think the integration of the effects is very subtle. I think the music rep is really good. Like, this part is so nice. The shader effect, like isolating the layer, it's so good. It works so well in tandem with this. Like, oh, these are such satisfying colors. It's so pretty. And the art quality is incredible. The gameplay is super fun. Like, it's so good. So it's like, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. This is just one of those entries that is like, it's so nice. It's so good. It's really giving Planispheres in some parts, definitely, yeah. I don't think it's getting top 20, but I will say I think I want to add this to my favorites of 2025. I definitely think that my favorites of 2025 list, this level's getting up there. I think this is 7-star, maybe 6-star on a good day. I really, really like this level. I think Ozel did a fantastic job, and y'all should go and check it out. This level is super, super awesome. I'm gonna skip the Ewab one because I think this is just a demon. No offense to Ewab, this level is super fun, but it's like a medium hard demon. We can still play it, but more towards the end of the stream, so we'll keep it here. I haven't played this one. I haven't seen this one. I know that Fox released the level, and they also released a collab for NCS that sadly got out of the top 10. But let's see this one. This one's actually a first impressions. I like the particle work. Shader usage is okay. I love the rainbow block usage. Interesting song rep here. Oh, that is way too intense. Never mind. No song rep anymore. Honestly, this is really, really nice. I really like the colors. It's giving me Icy Stars vibes, but definitely more of an artsy Icy Stars. Oh, that is auto, I think? Yeah. Let me turn the music up a little bit for this one. Honestly, chat, I will say this is a massive improvement in my head over Metamorphosis. I feel like this level is so much better than Metamorphosis. Both in terms of like the gameplay and like the visuals, I really think this is way better than Metamorphosis. So I'm really happy to see Fox making like a design effect level, because I think it's really what like their calling is. Like, very flashy, effects with really good design and interesting art mixed together. Like, it's really cool, like, to see a mega collab like this, because I think it's a mega collab, I'm pretty sure it is. It merges in where else. Try to die at the part of after the auto section in the beginning. Okay, got it. I'll have to go and test with the SFX. Like, this is definitely a massive improvement over Metamorphosis, with the song rap, with the ideas, with the execution, with the consistency, with the vibes. It's just a way cleaner level, and I really like it so far, at least, you know. Oh, okay, let me click at the arrows. So the song is good. It looks a little more professional. I agree. It looks more polished. Ooh, those were like, wait, that is so many names. I couldn't read all of that, but I'll read them more whenever I beat the level. Okay, let me go download the SFX. You told me to die at the auto part? Okay. They should do top 30? I have no clue anymore if RobTop wants to do that, but yeah, these entries are kind of insane. I don't know if I don't think they'll do top 30. I think already top 20 was being very generous. So you said dying to this part right here. How do I die here? Hello? Or like die here maybe? Actually, wait, that's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. That's a really fucking cool animation. That's a really fucking cool animation. Hopefully it doesn't happen every single time that you die. But like, that's really cool. No, the SFX integration for that animation was insane. I like it. The MoGraph elements are very good. This part is just a little bit too chaotic for the song, but it's good. Okay, I will say, and nothing against the art creators in this level, because I actually think they did a very good job. I wish this level was a full design level instead of it being half design, half art. Me personally, I wish it was full design, because I like the design parts quite a lot. I played Space Trip? Yeah, I played it last stream. Which was 2 days ago, I think? I don't think I'm sick of art levels, to be very honest with y'all. I think art levels are still super awesome. But I do, and I'll talk about it a little bit after a little bit, because I gotta update my top 10 to what I want to be the top 10 and not what I think will be the top 10. Like these parts like this mix of like design and art, I love it. I love it because this is just tech design with really good art, and I think it's fucking sick. Like, that part right there, probably one of my favorite parts in the level. I like it a lot. This part is also so nice. I love the particle effects in here. Okay, let me oh, fuck. Okay. Wow, this was really, actually, really, really cool. I really like this. I really, really like this. Let's hold up, chat. Give me a second, chat. I don't want to accidentally, you know, fumble the bag. Let's change this to top 10. I'm only putting the top 10 in here, and I'm gonna start removing levels that I just really quick. Okay. We'll be adding more, and we'll rework this as we go. I think this has potential to enter the top 10. I don't know if I can beat this, but dropping Hideout? I'm sorry. My personal top 10 does not have Hideout in it. Mirage is definitely better than Metamorphosis. Yeah, I agree. I think this is an insane improvement over Metamorphosis with how consistent and interesting a lot of this is. This feels a lot more polished, and this feels a lot better. Hello, Ludwig. How's it going? And hello, Loco, too. How we doing? I will say, though, it does still have a bit of an issue, which is, me, personally, I think this is likely 9-star T-Demon. It doesn't have the most sight-readable gameplay ever for, like, this contest. I don't know if it'll be Demon, but it's one of those levels that it's very close to being Demon. You're being ignored on Twitch? You're not being ignored on Twitch. I am looking at the messages. There's a lot of messages on both chats that I have to read. What do you think of the GG level? We'll get to it in a little bit. We're going in order. Have I seen Delta Wave? I have seen Delta Wave. I've seen basically every entry at this point. But we're still going through them. Let's see if I can beat it, but you know. If I can beat it on this attempt, I'll just try to move on. Oh, I threw. I'll just move on, but I'll come back to this because we have to talk about this later. But I really, really like this level. Good job to Fox and everybody involved in this level. But it's like, this is super, super nice. I like it a lot. Okay. Next we have Hyperspace by James. I actually think this level is really fun. I really like the gameplay. I don't know if it's, again, is another case of like, I think this might be Demon. But I like this level. I think James did a very good job with the gameplay. Oh, I died. I will say I don't like the song that much. I think that the song is kind of just there, and I think if James has chosen a more intense song, I think it would have fit better with the level. Doesn't look Demon. It's not too hard, but it could be demon. Some of these timings are very much more difficult than what you'd expect out of like an 8-star. Like, I know because I've beaten it, but like these timings right here, you can't click them right away, or else you click the stuff at the top. Like, these are like very late timings, as an example. A lot of these like jumps come at you very fast. Mostly like these jumps for the indicators right here. I don't think it'll get the demon. I hope not, because I think it's a very awesome entry. But it is still like a little bit harder than like what you'd expect. But yeah, this song is not exactly my vibe. But overall, very good job from James. This is a pretty nice level. I think they did very good. I'm surprised. Like not a lot of people have actually played this level. Please go check it out if you want to and if you enjoyed it. Very nice level by James. It probably won't get as much attention as a lot of other entries because it's not like as hype and it's a design entry. So people like, you know, not everybody loves design, but I really like it. I think it's very nice. I think it's really cool. You should go check it out. Okay, now we come to a big one. Darwin, like 2 weeks ago, said that he's entering this contest. And I was not a believer. I did not think Darwin would cook because 2 weeks and Darwin hasn't really made a level in like 4 years, maybe more, because I don't count Cicada as a level. Even though it like technically speaking is, but it's just a very fancy layout to be at this point. To me personally, I know that a lot of people really like Cicada, but to me it wasn't like it wasn't it. And so when Darwin said making a level in 2 weeks, I was like, I was very skeptical. But I won't lie to you. I think Darwin cooked. I think this is definitely one of his best levels, especially these parts. These parts are fucking insane. Oh my god, these parts are so good. They could have been better. They could have been way better. Because they're so rushed. But oh my god, the colors, the vibes, the movements, it's so smooth. The MoGraph, it's so good. Like, it's so good. But then my worry, which was like, oh, is the Cicada effect gonna happen again? It happened again. And we'll get to it. Like, I really like all of this. I think this is super awesome. I'm so happy to see, like using, like, default GD texture to make, like, these art textures is so Darwin, and I love it. Oh, god, this was so good. How do you do it so quickly? No, that's actually really impressive. I won't lie to you, Chad. Making this solo level in 2 weeks and making it this good, that's actually really impressive. Even like really high tier top creators struggle to make something this polished in 2 weeks. Mostly when they haven't been creating for as long as they have. Also, this shot right here, compositionally and like direction, is insane. Sadly, execution's not the best, but oh my god, the direction of that shot is crazy. Same with this. Like, this just feels like an actual like music video for the song, which I think is amazing. And then this part happens. And now, I won't lie to you, okay? That drop is not bad. It's definitely not bad. But that's when you can see the fact that, like, oh yeah, this level took 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you can definitely tell he was rushing near the end. I think the most you can see about like the rushing is the gameplay, because like the gameplay at this beginning is super solid. It's super strong, has a really good like pacing, really good composition, like really good gameplay. Like it's really nice. And then the more you get into like that part, it shows that like he kind of didn't have too much time to like play test and do all of that stuff. Because the gameplay is definitely a big jump in in difficulty, big spike in difficulty. But yeah, I don't love this part. I think that the effect is cool. I think it drags on for too long and it's not unique enough. I think the font of the degrees doesn't really help. I think that like the saw blades also don't really love the design. I don't know. It's just it feels rushed. But then this part is awesome. I think this part is super awesome. It just lacks more intensity. If this part felt more intense, oh my god, wouldn't it be amazing? Which is like, it's the same issue that I have with Cicada, is that it's really nice, but it lacks the pacing. Like, it lacks them to match the song. It doesn't have it. But I like this level. Darwin did such a fantastic job. It's really crazy to see Darwin do such an insane, like, good job in such a short amount of time. It is very impressive. Good job to Darwin. Really fucking cool level. I loved it. I love this song from UUFO. I think this was my favorite song from UUFO when I first listened, because oh my god, is it so hype? Like, it's such a good title song. Well, it's not a title song, but it's such a good like album. Like how do you like a head for the album? You know, like it's so interesting. I love it. Cicada 3302 is your favorite from UFO. That's fair. And that's the reason why I don't like Cicada that much, is because I don't like the song as much. I don't think the song is my vibe, but god, this is so good. I don't like that transition, but everything else is like, god. I feel like UUFO was such an underrated album for Camellia. Like, I feel like people didn't use songs from it, and then everybody used songs for it in this gauntlet. Like, nobody had ever used the songs before in GD, and then suddenly this gauntlet showed up, and everybody's using UUFO songs. Oh god, this level is so fucking cool. Okay, anyway, all that to say is I think this level has the potential to get into top 10. I think this level is super nice, it's super cool. I'm super happy that Darwin actually pulled through and made a goated level, because I like this level a lot. However, the issue with this level isn't even that this level was bad or that this level has poor gameplay. Like, none of that. No, it has nothing to do with the level itself. This level came out. Let's refresh. This level came out 42 seconds later. We got this. 42 seconds between these two levels. And now I know that some of you haven't seen this level, but I present to you a potential top 10, top 5 levels of all time. And I know that not everybody will agree with this take, but I'll let the level speak for itself, because like, holy fucking shit. So the fact that it's using the same fucking song as the Seoxo level, like, come on, you can't do this. Like, that's so fucking ballsy. Like, what the fuck, dude? How? Like, how is this so good? The lighting, the composition. Well, the composition struggles in other parts, but in that part is so good. The fucking direction, the colors, like, oh my fucking god. Like, this is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Like, it's so good. It's so good. The song rap, the direction, the lighting, the colors. Oh my god, the colors in the second part are the best colors that I've seen in GD. Like, aside from oosel, whose entry we talked about earlier, which was absolutely incredible, by the way. Like, can we look at this for a second? Can we look at these for a second? Chat. You don't understand. You don't understand how it feels to be in my position and see this, because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, chat. A lot of you will not understand this. What you're seeing on screen is 2.0 tech. This is 2.0 tech design. This is 2.0 tech design. This is what a lot of people that were there in 2.0 and early 2.1 did. When they sketched out their tech designs in a GD level. If you look at all of the actual design in this is just tech. This is just the tech that people used to make in 2.0. But this is what people had in their heads. This is what they wanted to make, but they couldn't do it because they just weren't good enough. And here it is. To me, who was there, who lived through that, who was a tech designer, who played the game as a design creator and did tech for years. This is what I strive to achieve as a creator, and I have never in my entire life seen anybody actually do it. Until last night. This is the best that I could ever see art tech design get. This level is absolutely fantastic. It is wonderful. It has some of the best everything aside from composition. We don't talk about the composition. Actually, we will talk about the composition. But aside from those things, this is like, what a beautiful and stunning level. What an absolute masterpiece this is. This level is for sure one of the best levels released in the history of Geometry Dash. And it was a shadow drop from Destasy. Somebody who hasn't released a level in like 5 years? 4 years? Like, look at the lighting and the motion and the camera work. The camera work is impeccable. And like, yes, it's a black hole. We all get it. We're tired of black holes. But like, oh my god, look at this. Like, look at this. It's so grand. It's so majestic. It's so complex. It's so diversified. It uses pixel blocks. How the fuck do you use pixel blocks and manage to make them look good? The 3D designs are like, this is so fucking good. This is so good. It's like, it's so stylistically unique, and it's so this is the kind of things that I wanted to see out of a design creator that is doing art now. And I am so goddamn, like, I cannot believe this is the timeline that we live in, that this level exists. I will never understand how this is a timeline that exists right now. But let me tell you, chat, we might be in the best timeline. For GD, we might be on the best timeline. Now, I think out of this entire level, I think this is the one part that actually kind of brings it down for me. I think that the composition of this part is way too messy, and it's really hard to actually tell what's going on with some of the background elements, as well as like the lack of detail in some of the colors. It makes it a little bit weaker, but god, does this like drop make up for it by having some of the best like lighting in the game, some of the most dynamic cameras I've ever seen, some of the craziest like designs and vision, and it's so good. Like I don't know if y'all can envision it as much as I do. I don't know if I'm crazy, but this is the peak of 2.0 design creators. It's insane. It's insane. I have no clue how best to see did this, but I think that this is going in this. It's going in this. Fuck it. So yeah, it's a shame because Darwin's level was amazing. Darwin's level was incredible. I'm pretty sure we can all agree here that like Darwin's level is so good. But god, the fact that this released 42 seconds, chat, 42 seconds. Can we talk about that for a second? 42 seconds after Darwin's level. Like, that is such a insane overshadowed entry because this is just so good. It's so good. And I'm so happy. Yeah. Let's get back in order. We kind of diverted. Top 10 list with its 12 levels. Dude, I swear to god, this top 10 this top 10 list that I have was consistent. There hasn't been anything that was added recently aside from Icy Stars. Icy Stars is the only level that I added recently. Everything else is like 2.1 and early. Like, you can see that none of these had 2.2 levels. And then these two bitches came out in the past like month, and it's like it has completely changed my top 10. But anyway, let's talk about Cosmic Crush. This is a level that I was quite involved with because I helped playtest this level, and I talked a lot with Subpixel and Casey when they were making this level. I love this level. This level's awesome as fuck. I love this level so much. It has such an insanely unique aura. It has beautiful backgrounds, it has incredible animations, super cute colors. I love the designs from Subpixel and Brett King. It's so good. This level's so fucking hype. I love it. I genuinely think Subpixel and Casey are some of the most underrated best creators in the game right now. Dude, $2. $2. Girls making moves out there. I love her. Oh, this level was so good. It was so good. I will say, this level is definitely rushed. Casey and Subpixel are still working on updating the level after release because they want to like polish it more and make it better, which I very much understand that. It's super cool that they're actually doing that. But oh my god, this level is so good. This level is so good. Like, this level is so goddamn awesome. It's so fun. It's so happy. It has such insane vibes. Like, this level is so cute. I'm glad that I was able to playtest this. Is this the creator? Yeah, that is Casey, yes. Casey did a lot of the actually, no, Casey did all of the backgrounds, and then Subpixel and Brett King, I think, did the block designs. With Casey too, but I think for the most part, Casey did all of the backgrounds. But oh my god, is this level awesome. I'm so happy I got to play this early and like see the progress that they were making like as it came. Because like I just kept seeing progress of this level and I was like so absolutely astonished by how cool all of these things were. Like, oh my god, this is so cool! It's so cool! I love it! Casey has very, very good shapes. Very, very good understanding of like shaping and colors. I really like Casey's art. And I think Subpixel does insanely good at like effects and pulses and designs. So combining the two of them is like, it's perfect. Like this level's so fucking good. Like, oh my god, like oh my god, like it has so much personality. This is everything. The $2, I fucking can't. I will never get over the $2. I will never. I will never. I love this. Like it's such a good comedy level. It's such a good, like it's such a high quality level. It's such a unique. It's so good. It does everything that I wanted to do and more. And I love it. I genuinely love it. Insane job to KZ and Subpixel. They did amazing. This was so fun to playtest. I love this level. It was amazing. I love this. I love this. I genuinely love this. They did amazing. Just $2 for her name. She's so rich. I love her 2 bits for that. So yeah. This is also going in the top 10 in my opinion, and in my favorites. Clearly. I love this level. It's incredible. I'm so proud of KZ and Subpixel for doing this. They are incredible artists, and I'm so happy that they're good friends. And yeah, like please go and support this level. Please go and support this level, because I know that this level is gonna go under the radar for a lot of people, but I want this level to get as much love and support as possible, because this level is amazing and I love it to bits. Next, we have Echo Delta. Now, Serp was talking to me while they were making this level, and mostly towards the end half of it. We actually got to talk a lot last night in call, Serp and I. But, God, okay, this is one of those levels that I will be 100% honest with you while playing this level, chat. I will be 100% honest with you. I'm friends with Audio. I've talked to Serp, and I will be honest with you, chat. But we'll wait for it. We'll wait for it. I think that this level... I'll talk as with things as they go. I think that this level is one of those things that I am glad it exists, because it proves to me that Serpunch actually still got it. I've said it before. I think that so far in 2.2, Serp has been very experimental, and it hasn't been for my taste. It has been for a lot of people's tastes, but it hasn't been for my taste. I think Serp has been doing very different things, and while those different things can be appreciated by other people, I don't love them as much as as a lot of people do. But then this exists. And this is the thing that I have to be honest with you, Chad. Oh my god, I am so fucking happy that Serpunch brought back 2.1 Serpunch. I am so goddamn happy that 2.2 Serpunch is taking a break, because 2.1 Serpunch... 2.1 Serpunch? Holy cook! Holy cook! Like, this is so aura. This is so, what's the name of, the oh my god, the city level. The rush. City rush? I forgot what the name of that level was. But, like, these vibes are immaculate. These vibes are outstanding. They're stellar. Like, these are so goddamn well executed vibes. It's so fucking good. And I will be honest with you, Chad, because I love Audio and I think he's an amazing creator. I think that this part of the level is amazing. I think it looks great. I think audio did a fantastic job. I do not think the part fits in with the rest of the level. As much as I love audio, and as much as I love Serb, and good as I think this level is, I think that audio's part doesn't fit with the rest of the level. I think that it is incredible, and as its own level, it would have been super cool to see. Because it's so audio, it's so flary, it's so bombastic, and it's super good music rep. But it doesn't fit with the rest of the level. Like, Comet Face and Sir Punch did such a good atmospheric job at nailing the vibes of the song. The song representation and the vibes of the song are perfectly matched by Sir Punch and by Defi. And I think that, well, audio did a very good job at song rep too. It just doesn't fit with the vision that Defi and Sir Punch had. It's too different of a vision. It's the same thing that I said about Icy Stars EX. It doesn't fit in with the rest of the level. It's amazing. I love it. It's great. It doesn't fit in with the rest of the level. And that is something that I think is a shame because of how good everything is. Like audio's part by itself is absolutely incredible. It's so good. I love the effects. I love the visuals. I love the gameplay. It's so fun. It's real quirky. It's so unique. It matches the song really well. But it doesn't match the vision that they had for this. And so because of that, it's very odd, very strange, because it creates a little bit of disconnect between the first half of the level and then the second half of the level. But hey, I am enjoying it. I'm loving it. This is amazing. This is so good. By the way, chat, since I got you all here, for all of those that are new to the channel, I hope you're enjoying. I know that we have a lot of people here compared to the usual. I hope you all are enjoying. If you like what you're seeing, hey, you can subscribe. I stream very, very often. I used to stream daily. Less late daily lately, but we're getting back to the daily schedule soon. And yeah, we have a lot of really fun content coming forward because we have our own level that we're making right now that we'll be talking about later. We'll be talking about it when we get to Aperture. But god, this level is so good. I think for a lot of people, this is a top 3 entry. I would say top 5 entry. For me personally, I don't think I can put it in my personal top 5 because of the disjunction between all of these sections and audios. I think that does change to how I see the level, but I do definitely think is in my top 10. I love this level. I think this level is awesome. I am so glad to see a 2.1 Sir Punch back. I'm so glad to see Defi back. I'm so glad to see audio working with Sir Punch and like Defi. That's like such an unexpected thing. I love this. I love this level. The fact that this is also 3 minutes and that Sir Punch made the song. Death? Yeah, no clue how I died there. We'll do one more attempt, and then we'll move on to the next level because we have some of the best levels in the entire game still to go. I did want to talk about the Destiny one early because oh my god, the Destiny level is I can't even speak about that level. Yeah, so Sir Punch and Wio made the song. Yeah. Sir Punch was talking to me about this. He was like, I hope this gets in because I really want to have one of my songs in a gauntlet. And I'm like, dude, that would be awesome. It would be so awesome for you to have like the song in the gauntlet. That would be so fucking cool. I think it's so hype that they actually made the song for this level too, and they did such a good job. Like, this song is actually really good. I know it's not for everybody. I know it's very atmospheric. I know it's the vibes might not be there for everybody, but I really, really like the song. Galvatron already achieved this in 2018. It's not about being the first person to do it. It's about being proud of what you did, and I think that's what Serb really cares about. He wants to be proud of his work, and this is a way to show that does it. You don't always have to be the first person in order to still be proud of what you do, but you know. Audio's part threw me off. Yeah, no, I get that. I genuinely get that, because it feels very, very different from everything else in the level. So I understand if a lot of people don't like it as much, or if a lot of people will criticize it. I still really, really like the part. But it's a situation with... Okay. It's a situation with... Same with, like, Icy Star's EX, where, like... I wish these were different levels, because they could. I like this level a lot. I think it's more of an 8 stars. I think this game plays in the top 10. I'll put it in my favorites of 2025. I like it a lot. Okay, next. We have Redshift by Arb. Has it been updated? Okay, good. Hopefully it has, because it had a bug that didn't let me finish at the level. Like, this level came out a little bit buggy in terms of gameplay, but this is Grax and Arb's entry. It also went a little bit under the radar, which I'm really surprised, seeing how it's Grax. I think this level is really cool. I think I actually like this level a lot more than Berserker and Ruins. I think that the execution is very good. It definitely does look a little bit more rushed. Because I think it was made in like 2 weeks, I think Arb said. Maybe less than that, I don't remember exactly. But like, I really like this level. Ooh. I guess I'm not dual anymore. But yeah, I really like the vibes of this level. I really like the ideas they were going for. I wish they had more time to like polish things up, but I really think this level is really cool. I think Arb and Grax both did a fantastic job. I will say this ending is definitely rushed, but you know, what can you do? And same for 2 weeks. That's about the same time as Darwin too. So like, yeah, those people who entered the contest like last minute did such an incredible job at actually pulling through and finishing their levels. Yeah, I like this level a lot. I actually like it a lot more than like Berserker or Ruins. I know that a lot of people really like those levels, but I like the vibes of this. I like the way that the song, I like the song a lot more. I like the vibes a lot too. I think it's super cool. I like a lot of the designs. I think that Grax's block designs are usually the strongest part of his works. I am not the biggest fan of when Grax does art, because I think that Grax's design is really, really good. You know. Let's see if I can beat it. That dual UFO part, not UFO, sorry, that dual swing copter part is a little bit tricky for me. I still don't understand how you play it. But hopefully I get the hang of it. This is a super awesome level though. I really like this level. I don't get it. Is it 2-player mode? I'm confused. Also, chat. We have a Discord server. Link is in the description. If anybody who hasn't joined already wants to join and hang out there, we hang out there all the time. It's called the Penthouse. We are there with other really cool people. There's a lot of amazing people there, and surprisingly enough, a very active server. It's a server with 0SR. If y'all know him, he's really cool. Which also watch out, probably a new video from him coming soon. I can say it's awesome. But yeah. If y'all want to join the Discord server, please go ahead, because I think it's awesome. I'm super proud of that server. And you'll get to hang out and chat with me more if you are interested. Okay, maybe this attempt I'll understand how to do the dual swing. Come on, let me lock in and let me like try to actually process this. Okay, I gotta click at first and then click again, because when you go into the swing, they're not synced. Maybe they're not supposed to be synced. I don't know. No, NCS did have Chun. Chun was part of NextCab. He was one of the he was basically like a semi co-host with me on NextCab. Like Chun was a very very important to the creation of NextCab. I always said that. It. Okay, I don't get what the second swing follows you. Player 2 is supposed to follow player 1 with a slight delay. Okay, so I just gotta focus on player 1 or player 2. I don't know. It doesn't seem like player 2 is following. But I think the delay is just like. Only have to control player 1. Okay, got it. So, but I have to control player 1 while taking into account player 2. A very gimmicky part. Not sure if I love it. Hopefully they like add indicators or something to make it a little bit more easy, because right now even I can't understand it, and chat is like actually telling me what to do. So, hey, if Arb is here, please help. Please help. But anyway, I think we're gonna pass on this level. A really cool level by Arb. I'm really excited to see his solo. He told me that he's working on a solo, so I'm super excited to see this. I can't judge the difficulty very clearly, because again, I don't know. I don't think I can beat it right now. My brain doesn't process the dual swing, which is, you know, unfortunate. But yeah, super cool level by Arb and Grax. I like it a lot. Very very good job. They did good. Okay, next we have another really, really under the radar entry. I don't think a lot of people have seen or talked about this entry. This entry is a very, very solid top 10. And I think a lot of people haven't seen this at all. But oh my god, is this level fantastic. This level also kind of came out of nowhere for a lot of people. I knew that this was happening because A1 told me like that. Well, I'll talk about it more when we get to Aperture. But A1 was part of the SGC Gauntlet, the Space Gauntlet entry that I was hosting, and he told me like, oh yeah, like Enzer wants to like also make another entry, and so like with a lot of Indonesian people. And so I was like, yeah, go for it. Like, you can go and do that. Like, we're probably gonna stop the entry anyway, but yeah. I'm so happy that they actually did it. I'd feel bad if I had taken A1 out of this to like, you know, make the other level. Like, I'm super happy that they actually got to finish this level. This is such a good entry. It's a lot more traditional in what you'd expect out of a GD level. But I think the execution and the style of it is super, super good. Really, really pretty colors. Very astrolith colors. Very, very, very glory train part in astrolith colors. Very like post-Bluane vibes with some of the designs. Very Honkai Star Rail inspired, I would assume. And Genshin too, I would say. Yeah, this is just so awesome. It's such a pretty level. I definitely think that this is another super underrated entry because it came out like last minute. But goddamn, is this level good? Kami by Corbusier. And if you didn't know, Corbusier is a bunch of really cool Indonesian creators. Amazing. This is so good. It is so good. Please, 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 please go and support this level. It's like a 7-star. It's a super amazing level. I definitely think that this is getting in the top 10. I really hope this gets in the top 10 because I really, really like a lot of this level. The gameplay is super good. I think that the song matches the level perfectly. The pacing of the level is great. Every part looks amazing. Has really, really good art. Really, really good vibes. Really good colors too. Like, it is just a super solid level. Good job to everybody. And the good thing is a lot of these people are like old creators that haven't made levels like in like 5-6 years. and all of them like came back to make levels. Like Ensor hasn't made a level in so long, Awan hasn't made a level in so long. I think Rehans is in this. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's so nice to see a lot of these creators back. Yeah, I love it. Oh, I'm throwing, but oh my god, I love this level. Please, please, please go check it out. Shout out to all of the Indonesian creators who worked on this. This is amazing. Super underrated. Yeah, please give it tons of love and support, because this entry has unfortunately not gotten the eyes of too many people. So, you know, gotta get the eyes on as many people as possible. Okay, we're gonna skip this one. We're gonna go to this one. Why skip it? Because I want to talk about this one first. I think talking about this one first and talking about the other one, it makes more sense. Chat. I've been seeing JJ's levels for the past like two and a half years. I have seen the slow progression of their style and their vision come to a fruition over the course of the past like 2.5 years, maybe 3. I don't think, but like, I'm gonna be very honest, chat. When this level dropped and I saw that JJ had made this level, before even seeing the level, I went into it with very similar expectations of Pluto. I expected it to be similar to Pluto in how it was as a level. I did not expect him to make one of the best levels in the game. I'm gonna be straight up with you. This level is absolutely fantastic. This level is absolutely incredible. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This is his peak. Obviously, he can probably peak harder now, but oh, sorry, I died. Well, a good thing I died, because I want to talk about the second part of this level. This level is mind-blowing. It's genuinely mind-blowing. Ignore the clouds here. The clouds here don't look that good. But, well, there's another part in the level that doesn't look that good. But every part in this level is an absolute 9 out of 10. It's an absolute masterpiece. It is song representation, incredibly. Art direction, incredibly. Vision, perfect. This is what Skywalker, like, 14 wishes he could be. In like, a very, like, this is so fucking good. No offense to Skywalker, of course. I still really like what Skywalker I've been doing, but this is, like, pushed to the limits. Like, oh my god, this part is incredible. The colors in this part are so good. The colors are so good, chat. These colors are astounding. The effects, the flicker, the animations, the direction, oh my god, this is so good. I already seen Aperture. We'll talk about Aperture in a second. Chat, of course I've seen Aperture. I'm a part of the level. But like, oh my god, this is so good. It's so good. This is so good. This was so good. God, it's so stylistically unique. It does exactly what I wanted to do. I love Jujutsu because the style is so unique and the textures are so interesting. Like, the usage of textures is actually used for, like, with intent. It's not just spamming textures to make textures. They're actually using textures to make specific textures, which is crazy. Like, it's just so good. Is RobDub even okay with that? With the nudity? I don't know. I don't know if RobDub is okay with the artistic nudity. I hope he is, because oh my god, this entry is outstanding. Like, if this entry doesn't get in because of the nudity, I can understand it. But also, like, you know, you could just censor it. Like, you can barely see. It's lines. Come on, like. they're lines. Like, who cares? Oh, that's so fucking good. God, that's so fucking good. Like how? How is this so good? Should have thrown some loincloths over there. Nobody's gooting to this? I don't know, man. Have you seen that fucking area tent? I don't know. This is the other part of the level that like feels a little bit more like a transitional part. It doesn't have that same the same execution, but it's still very, very nice. I like the doors in the background. I think it's really good. God, this was so good. Like, God, it's so artistically cool. Like, it's so fucking unique. That, like, the rotation of the globe. Like, the oh my god, it's so fucking cool. It's so fucking good. The music rip is so good. The colors are so good. The vibes are so good. The execution is so good. Like, what else can you say about this level? It's just a fucking masterpiece. Like, holy fucking shit. Ah. So fucking cool. So fucking cool. This is for sure in the top 10, and this is for sure in my favorites of 2025. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? How do you make such a fucking good level? Like, how do you make such a good level? I don't know if this will place top 5. I think it'll place on the bottom half of the top 5. But god damn, this level is so fucking good. I love it so much. Is this amazing? GG, what an incredible job you've done. Seeing the process from Rat Race to like Fully to Pluto. Like, god damn, it's so fucking cool. It's so cool to see such a talented creator you know, make such an insane like change, like not change, but like progression over time. Like, I love it. It's amazing. Okay, next we have Alien Dream Emulator. Now, as you can see, I haven't played this level fully. I played it a little bit and then I gave up on it. So this is Kira's level. You might know Kira from his entry in the previous level, in the previous contest, which is Wanna Cry. We got a Mythic. So I am sure that everybody will go and compare this level to Wanna Cry, because like obviously, you know, 2 levels made by Kira for Gauntlet contests. I'm sure that there's gonna be plenty of comparisons. I unfortunately do not think this level is on the same quality as Wanna Cry, but I still think that Kira did a fantastic job. I think Kira did a super good job with the theming of this level. Oh, I forgot. Oh, you can still go past that. That's crazy. Sure. I think Kira did a fantastic job with the theming of this level. I think the execution of this level is really interesting too. But as per usual, I think the gameplay definitely suffers. The very flashy visuals are definitely the one thing that, you know. Okay, this doesn't play too bad. You can still control it pretty well. It's basically like just a ship. Okay, that part actually plays well. I was worried that that part was gonna play poorly. Oh, this is so cool. Like, the other SGC entries getting, like, the showcase as a boss. Like, that's such a nice detail. You know, like, this is so cool. Like, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's such a good homage to, like, the Space Gauntlet. Which, like, again, these are entries that were all released before the last day, so, like, these still don't have, like, some of the best entries that have come out, like, in the last day. But, like, goddamn, Kira did a fantastic job with this level. This is super awesome. This is super cool. And definitely it shows that Kira has really, really improved as an artist and as a GD creator. Like, Kira is really cool. I'm really happy that this level is getting all the love and attention. Why did I play this one after the previous one? Because I feel like these two levels, a lot of people really like them because of how visually unique and different they are from everything else. I think that both of these levels are super visually unique. However, I do want to say that I think I don't connect with this level as much as I connected with Out of Place. I think Out of Place is just something that is way more my vibes and way more the stuff that I like. While this level, while being really cool, I think it's definitely not for me. Like, I think it's super neat, and I feel very similar to, like, WannaCry, where, like, if this gets to Mythic, like, I very much understand. But personally speaking, I don't think it's that, like that far ahead from the other legendaries, where I'm like, yeah, this, like, for sure. I feel like this is very comparable to a lot of the other legendaries, in my opinion, of course. But, like, I think it's still very, very good. And I love Kira. Kira is a super fun person. They're super cool. They're super creative. I love their art. Also, I will say, I cannot hear the song and not think of Ocular Miracle, so I will say the song kind of ruins this level a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Because, yeah, I can't, like, not hear of, you know, Ocular Miracle in the back of this. And the end part really hurts my eyes, though. Yeah, it's a bit too flashy. Again, I'd say it's still a very good level, and I still think Kira did a fantastic job. Good job. Good job, Kira. Good level. I think this is it's an 8 stars. A little bit harder to see what's going on. But, goddamn, good job, Kira. Very, very good. I think this is placing. Okay, we finally get to the final 2 levels. Let's bring them up. We've played through every single thing. Well, not every single thing. There's a lot more other levels. Actually, we can play the Arid level first. We can play this level first. Because I know this one is also going to go under the radar for a lot of people. Let me bring these 2 back up. Stellar 3 by Arid. So, for this level, I saw the previews of what is this 2-player mode? Is that what's happening? Like, okay, yeah, it is 2-player mode. Oh, wait, hold up. Can I do story? No, okay. Okay, I guess it's 2-player mode, so I gotta play with spacebar. Not too hard, but I gotta play with spacebar. This level was really cool. I really like this level. It's really nice to see, oh my god. I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling to play with spacebar. I'm not a spacebar player. Do the up arrow? Up arrow doesn't work because up arrow is the other player. The frame by frame animations? The frame by frame animations are super well done. We might need to play it in practice mode, chat, to see the level. But yeah, like, Arid did a fantastic job with this level. I was seeing the previews of this level as, like, Arid was building. And it was really, really cool to see, like, how cool this level was turning out. Because I think the best way that I can phrase this level is that this shows that Arid has a lot of very good vision and a lot of insane ideas, and that they're, like, practicing to, like, match that execution and to, like, absolutely create some of the best stuff in the game. And I think Arid has the potential to hit that. I think this level is super, super neat and super cool. It lacks a little bit of polish, like, doesn't have very many pulses or effects to match with the song. I think, like, the song rep could have been a little bit better. I also think, like, it lacks a little bit of particles and, like, depth at some points. But, like, aside from that, like, this level is super awesome. I really like this level. It has a lot of charm. It's really, really cute. Yeah. Like, again, the frame by frame animations are super nice. The tracking of the character is, like, really, really nice. Okay. I wish this wasn't two-player, but it's fine. These animations are so cool. Like, it's so nice. It's so cute. I really like it. I really like this level. It's so cute. It has so much charm. I really wish that Arid had, like, had more time to, like, polish things up a little bit, because I definitely think that if it had the little extra bit of polish, it would be incredible. Yippee! Yeah, it sounds awesome. It's so awesome. I love it. This is so cute. I'm so glad. Hopefully this level does still get some of the love that it deserves, because I definitely think that a lot of people will like, this will go under the radar of a lot of people. But this was awesome. It's so good. I'm so happy that this was done in time, because this just shows how much potential Arid has, and I can't wait, like, for them to make more things in the future. So after this, we have two more levels we gotta talk about, and the reason why I kept them as last levels is because it's the two levels that I have the most to say. It's also the two levels that have my name in there somewhere. So it's really cool. I have to. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm really struggling with the spacebar. It's hurting my left hand because I have carpal tunnel, so I gotta be careful with that. But super cute level. Please go check it out. Definitely like more of a 9 stars, if anything. But please go check it out. This level is definitely very underrated and very underappreciated. Again, might go under the radar for a lot of people, but, you know. Okay. Now we can get to this level. I feel like a lot of people are talking about this. Let me download the... I don't need the sound effects, actually, because the song was produced for the sound effects. Cinema, Chad. Cinema. Get your popcorns, get your snackies, get your drinks. We're watching a movie. Movie time. Chad, do you want to know my single addition to this level? These arrows are my only addition to the level. You're welcome. I know, I carried. I'm sorry. I peaked, you know. Okay, I want to talk about this transition a lot. I really want to talk about this transition a lot. Holy fuck, this transition goes hard. I know we've talked a lot about song rep. Can we talk about song rep right here? Nah. Speechless. Speechless. Kino. Just fucking, it's fucking cinema. Decoration Blee. Animation assets MSM 20.12. Gameplay mod rock. Me! Oh my god, Chad. Me. That's me. Hi. That's me. Hi. Hi. That's me. And Glory, I guess. Fuck that guy. That's me. Hi. Black screen. Anyway, yeah. Just so you know, Chad. When Blee gave me this level to playtest, half of the level wasn't done. And he gave it to me yesterday. He gave me a copy yesterday. I don't know if I still have the copy, but I'll tell you what, like, I'll tell you when the level stops. Like, the decoration just stopped. Yeah, no, there was 2 whole sections that were just not done. And he did that all yesterday. I think the ending cinematic was done, but the level, this part was a layout. Everything you see here was a layout. All of this was just a layout. And yesterday morning, of course. Like, it was like in the morning. All of this was just a layout. All of this was simply just a layout. And then I assume this was done like before, but yeah. Must have grinded all day for that? Yes, we'll do. Okay, this entry was submitted, I think like 30 seconds before the deadline. But yeah. Like he grinded this level. I am insanely impressed by how in 45 seconds, oh my god, that's crazy. 45 seconds before the deadline. That's crazy. But yeah, I am impressed by bleed speed because like obviously this cuts. Okay, another thing is the version he gave me didn't have the cutscene, or it skipped the cutscene. So like I didn't see this cutscene when I played test at this level. I didn't know that this cutscene existed until actually playing the level. The level just started like where it starts, so this cutscene didn't exist. But like, goddamn, is this like? I am very surprised because I know there's gonna be a lot of people who hate on Blee, and like I've said it before. I don't think like Change of Scene is the best level in the game. I didn't like Rage Quit that much. Like you know I've been very critical of Blee over like in the past because I know that he can do better. I know that he can do a lot better, and I know that he can improve. And I'm glad to see that this is what came out of that. Not me hating, because that's not what. But I'm glad to see that Blee actually has improved. I still think Blee has a long way to go. I still think there's things that Blee can improve on. I won't try to like sit here and be like, this is a perfect level. But this is such a huge improvement on Blee stuff. And yes, this is an MSM song by the way. This is such a big improvement on what Blee has done before, and I'm so proud of all the work that he's put into this. I'm so happy that I got to play test because this was really fun. Actually, I love the gameplay. Mordrock. Peak, Mordrock. But like, this is cinema. This is just cinema. This is amazing. I cannot deny to you that this, whether you like it or not, is genuinely one of the best levels in the game. I don't know if it's top 10. I don't know if it's top 20. I don't know if it's top 50. I think it's top 50 for sure. This level is just fantastic. The first time that I saw it, I was like, oh, it's pretty good. It's like really, really good. But like, it has room to grow. And then the more that I kept seeing of it, I was like, I really have to contain myself because I really want to like say that this might be like peak, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't speak too soon, and I want to say, yeah, this is good. Blee, good job. Of course, as per usual, there's my usual criticisms with like realism, shading, and like texturing, and like object usage, but I can forgive it because this transition. That transition is absolutely cinema. I'm amazing. I do think that the animations here and there could have used a little bit more work, but that's okay. I think that for what they wanted to do and the time that this was done in, I am very happy with that. Also, for all of you that I know that Blee definitely like carried a lot of this level, but please give a shout out to MSM12. MSM is very, very talented for coming up with a lot of these cinematics and like animating a lot of the stuff. Like please also go and give tons of support to MSM because they're also super, super talented as an artist. And yeah, I was super happy to play test. This is really, really good. And also MSM did the song, by the way, like the intro. Like they did the whole intro with the like the sound effects and everything is all made by MSM. Like that's so cool. They're fucking goated. I'm so happy. And yeah, the story is really good. The level's super good. Super happy with this level. I don't think this is that hard. But again, I've playtested it, so I don't exactly know. I think maybe 8 stars, maybe 7. But yeah, no, this level is kind of crazy. I love it. Okay, last one. If you've all seen my channel, which you should because you're on it right now, please go watch it. My latest video was this level, and I need to talk a little bit about this level because there's a lot of context to this level. There's a lot of if you've read the description of my video, then you know already. So I'm not gonna yap too long for this. Hi Chin. Were you just waiting? We were just waiting for me to come to this level to say hi, Chen? Because I know you've been. I see you. I see you. I know you've been in call, in the Aperture server. I'm aware. I'm in the know. But yeah. God. Okay. Give me a second, chat. I'm not leaking anything, but I'm also leaking something. Where's Aperture? Where's my copy of Aperture? This is not the right copy. This is not the final copy. This is the copy before we merged in the end art. And we fixed all of the gameplay and did a lot of the fixes. God, this level's a this level's a doozy. I won't play it right now. I want to talk a little bit about the context of this level. So, as you all know, there is also another Space Gauntlet entry that you have not seen. It has not been released. This is the one that I had been working on stream. I had been working on this entry for the past couple months with a lot of really cool people, a lot of the similar people that were in Next Capsule, that were in Astrolith, that were in a lot of different projects. We have new people. I can say Blee, for example. It's another person who was in this entry. There was Awand, who was also in this entry. There was Subpixel and Casey. And as you can see, I'm naming people who also have entries in the Space Gauntlet. So what happened? I think about 2 months ago. Well, actually a little bit longer than that. Like 3 months ago, Chun started this project with Romi, and they were talking about it. Chun was also part of our entry, but more so a technical help and stuff like that. Chun is amazing with triggers, as you all know, at this level. But it definitely came to a point where hey, Chun wanted to start this project and with Romi, and they were just doing that. So Chun was less involved with the Space Gauntlet project that I was hosting. After some time, I got news after KZ and Subpixel posted the preview for Cosmic Crush that they were working on their own entry. So they also started to take more of a backseat. One reached out to me and told me that Enzor wanted to make a level, so he wanted to go and do that. And as you can start to see, a lot of the people who were in this contest were also entering the Space Gauntlet contest. Now, what happened? 2 things happened in my head. The first one is, I don't want to create useless competition for my friends. They're already competing with each other. I don't want to have them battling their own entries. I don't feel happy if making them have to choose between the work that they're putting and a level that they're participating in. I don't like that. I think that's kind of lame. I think that's I don't have the ego to do all that. I don't care enough about the contest or the creator points or whatever to make that. And so I was I don't want to make this level for the SGC. It's kind of weird timing. Everybody's busy. They're all marking their own levels. I want their levels to be good. I want them to focus on their entries. And so I asked people, hey, do we want to postpone this level? Do you want to postpone it? Everybody voted for yes. Every single person voted for yes. They were nope, that's it. Hey, we're postponing it. And so what I did instead is that I said, hey, if you need my help, and if you need the help of any creators from this project, just ask. And they did that. Subpixel and KZ asked Brett King. Brett King wasn't technically in the project, but they asked Brett King, they asked Zender, they asked other people who were also involved in projects. Chun and Ryunomi, they asked Glory, they asked Maddie, they asked me for help. And it's same with Blee, for example. Blee was making his entry. Blee asked me for help. They asked Glory for help as well for playtesting and stuff like that. And so it's that kind of stuff where I was we don't have to do this. We can just let the level go. We can make the level afterwards. There's no rush to make our level because we can just take our time and make it a good level, and that's what matters. And so I got involved with this level. I've been hearing from Chun, we've had like back and forths. I playtested this when they first started. They had like maybe 2 parts done at that point. I started like playtesting and reworking things with Chun, changing the gameplay in some parts to make it more sight readable. Because holy shit, this was a mess before. And the more that like we talked with Chun, and the more like people got involved in this project, the more that I also got involved with this project. Yesterday it was kind of like the big day. Chun had like been working so hard on this like nonstop. And he wasn't the only one, of course. Like Maddie had been grinding the living shit out of this level for the past like week. Ryunomi had been sleeping. But damn, like this was really crazy. Like this was an insane amount of commitment from everybody involved. They put so much effort and so much time into making this a really, really, really cool level, as well as like Peter and Banji making insane art for the end art. I'll have to like put. Let's go to the end of the level. Where are the end art? Where end art? Oh, did I skip it? It should be down here. Come on. Where is it? Where are the end art? Oh, you fucking... Maddie, where's the end art? Oh, wait. No, the end art is not in the version. Shit. Right. Sorry. Wrong version, chat. I'm in the old master. Okay. There we go. I was in the old copy. Apologies. This one didn't have the end art merged in. There it is! There we go. Like, Banji and Peter making such an insane job with, like, the end art. And then Glory and Natty working on the background and the animations. Like, ugh, so good. Like, God, it's so good. Peter did such a good job with, like, the design of the girl. Same with Banji. They did really, really, really good. The colors are so good. Tracing the anime girl took 8 hours. Yeah, you spent so much time on this. The light leaks, the colors, it's so good. I'm so happy at how this level turned out. Chun, Maddie, Glory, like Banji, Peter, Ryunomi, they all did a fucking. I hate Ryunomi. I fucking hate. I'm gonna talk about this more. I hate Ryunomi. But like they all did such an amazing job with this level. Not Ryunomi. And I'm so proud of all of them for what they did. Now let me talk about the Ryun situation. The Ryun situation is crazy. So while we were merging this level, there was a lot of bugs, a lot of visual bugs, because of the 3D parts. Because of a lot of the parts that had like 3D, and like parallax that were like misaligned because of transitions and merging. And Ryunomi, the person who made these, was fucking sleeping. He was sleeping. We needed him. We needed him to like fix shit because we didn't understand his trigger word because triggers were just everywhere. And he was fucking sleeping. He fucking slept through the whole thing. Shouldn't make the 3D part? Yeah, should make the 3D part. He fucking slept through like 11 hours of pings. We were pinging him for like so long and he fucking slept. And so Maddie, as the goat that he is, and a bit of Miku, but like mostly Maddie, fucking managed to actually fix a lot of the visual bugs. There's still some that like were left behind, but like But yeah, that motherfucker slept for like 11 hours. While we were like out here dying, rushing to get this level done. And he just slept through it. He just slept. So yeah, that's why I have beef with Ryunomi, because I was put through the fucking grinder because that guy just was sleeping. Oh, I jumped too early. Then the plot in Aperture is based on the life story of a student who studies space and failed the exam and still tries to study space. It's close. It's not exactly that, but it's close. Chun is in chat, so Chun can probably explain a little bit more about the story. There's a document with the, well, I'll let Chun speak. I'll let Chun speak. She becomes an astrographer, yeah. Astrophotographer, sorry. Yeah. She starts to, like, instead of studying space, she starts to, like, take pictures. Which is the whole, you know, camera, cinema, thing that's happening. For how long were you asleep? Romi, yes. It's so crazy because, like, Ryunomi falling asleep through this is like, we were like joking about the fact that, like, hey, we don't have Zender in this level, so for once we won't have to deal with that. And then Ryunomi comes in and it's like, hi, let me sleep through the whole thing. Yeah, the keyword is space plus photograph, yeah. I remember when you were asking us for names, and some of the names that you came up with were so fucking bad. But I think Aperture definitely, a good name. Good name. Also, this part, okay, the stars in this part, chat, used to kill you. As well as the lines, these lines that are brighter, they used to kill you. They used to kill you. That's evil. That's what I said. And then I changed it. I remember Zero, when you playtested like the very first version of this, I remember like Zero was so confused because he just kept dying to things and he didn't understand. It was so funny. I would have made it a demon. Yeah, this was like a medium demon originally. I had to change so much of the gameplay. Hi, MSM! Everybody say hi to MSM in chat. My god. Did a fantastic job with the animations, MSM. Good job. But yeah, this level is so goddamn cool. I love it. Chun's mastery of triggers is like so fucking nice to see. I'm so happy to see like how good and talented Chun has become at this game. He genuinely is one of the best creators in the game, and I'm so happy that I can call him a friend. He's so talented and so fucking cool. He's like, oh, he's so cool. He's so cool. I love this level so much. Been here for a while. I'm sorry, I haven't seen you in chat before, but yeah, my goat. So yeah, the reason why my entry does not exist is because this level exists instead. So you gotta thank Chun for that. Also, these ones right here, these used to kill you. These circles still kill you, which I don't agree with, but whatever. And look at that end art. Yippee! Oh, chat, it's me. My name. It's me. Hi. Wait, I'm also over. Well, not over here right now. Oh, yeah, there you go. I am. So yeah, Aperture. My Chun level 1, 92,000 and Dream, Peter and G, Glory X, Banji, Arclea, and I guess Ryunomi, who slept through the whole thing. The camera film part is glitched for me on mobile. It's because of pinch and bulge. It's not like our fault. You can play it in LDM. That should remove all of the shaders. You said that I had personal issues? I do. I did. I still do. The reason why I left wasn't because of this level. The reason why I left is because I wanted to actually take a break and take some time for myself and focus on spending some time with my family. and this level happened to align with those things, me taking some time off. So I took my time off, and instead of spending time with my family, I spent time on this level. So you're welcome. Please blame Chun for this. He put me through misery. All the misery? True. Oh, the misery. I think the part before this one is probably like one of my favorite parts in the entire level. I love the bow graph. I love the designs. I love the colors. Really, really good. Also, this transition. Cinema. I hate the fact that the girl still has blue hair even though her hair is not supposed to be blue, but it's fine. I'm ignoring it. I didn't change it because Chun told me not to, but I hate it. Think this is easy demon? Some people think this is easy demon, yeah. I don't personally think so, but yeah, no, like it's you know, I definitely think that originally this level was not this difficulty. I think that now the level is more like a 8-7 stars in my opinion. Originally when this level was fucking gameplay, do I still have the copy of this somewhere? I think I deleted the copies recently. I had them like saved. You could like occasionally see them from time to time on stream, but no, like this was crazy. The changes of gameplay that this had were crazy. Chun kept making fun of me because of how I just kept changing the gameplay. He kept saying he kept saying some very mean things. Play Desperation by Kira GD MG2. Is that the level that suddenly turns into level X creator? Oh yeah, it is. This level is so sad because it's a decent level. I think the ending of the level is like the best part of the level. This beginning part is also really, really good, but like, goddamn, it's so sad because halfway through the level they just kind of gave up. They just kind of gave up. So it's like, I don't know. Oh. You have no time to read that gameplay. Alien attack, NPC, something. True, Bessie. Oh my god, I thought that said mellow for a second, and I was like, that's crazy. We are so mellowing in this one. Actually, here, let me actually play on practice because I don't think this level is a gameplay is this strong forte. Vulcan is another amazing entry. I might check it out. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a shame with this level because like I don't think this level is as good as it could have been Like, this part feels very lackluster compared to how good the pre-drop was. I think the pre-drop and the first part were really, really good. But this part feels very, very empty and very unfinished. Very rushed. Oop. And then I don't know what happens here. I won't lie to you, but this ruins the level. Like, this just ruins the level. I don't know what y'all think, but this kind of just ruins the level for me. This is just not this is not good. Like that, and then the worst part is like this part right here is actually really solid. I actually really like the colors in this part. I think that the composition is actually very interesting. Like this last part of the level, good, very good. But that part before it actually just ruins the level. It genuinely just absolutely ruins the level. It went from like a, oh, this could maybe get top 10 to I don't think this is getting even top 20 because of that. There's too many good entries. I don't think this one gets in. Next is thumbnail. True. Next is thumbnail. This is your entry? No. But yeah. 99%. Awesome. Okay, wait, hold up. I forgot to add Aperture to the top 10 SGC into favorites. There we go. Let's go and do. Let's reorganize this one a little bit because now we have added a lot of new levels to the favorites of 2025. So let's add Sunshine by Oosel. I think Sunshine is it's about this difficulty. Now Cosmic Crush as well should be right above it. Then we have Out of Place. I think is a little bit harder than Cosmic Crush. And then we have Echo Delta. Yeah, Echo Delta is definitely the easiest one out of these three. And I think it goes next to Hideout. Then we have Aperture, which is here. Yeah, I'd say it's easier than Hideout too. No, it's actually Hideout is easier. And then Space-Time Continuum, which I think is the hardest one out of all of these, which is close to Demon. Hopefully it doesn't get the Demon. But these are my favorite levels of 2025. I keep this updated pretty often if any cool levels come out. These are some of my favorite entries of the contest too, like Optimism, Sunshine, Cosmic Crush, Out of Place, Space I Guess, Echo Delta, Hideout, Aperture, Space-Time Continuum. Like a lot of really good levels. These are the levels that, in my opinion, I like a lot. These are not like, you know, top levels. They're just ordered in like difficulty. So don't worry about like the order. I don't think Optimism is the best, and I don't think Controlled Chaos is the worst. But these are just my favorites. These are just fun. Like this isn't greatest levels. It's just favorites of 2025, which is different. So let's go talk about SGC top 10. Let's start placing things. I think Cosmic Crush gets in the top 10. I think Mirage goes above Galacticus. It goes above Bonifiers. It goes above Jova. I think Cosmic Crush goes above Mirage. I think Point of View comes down a little bit. I think Defining and Defying comes down a little bit. I think Mission Icarus goes above Galacticus and Planispheres. I think Space-Time Continuum goes all the way to the top. And Cat's Invasion still has a chance. I think Aperture goes all the way to the top. I think, well, did I not add Bleed's level? I forgot to add Bleed's level. Final Orbit. SGC top 10. You good? Okay. Final Orbit goes all the way to the top. I mean, it's a really good Bleed level. I wouldn't be surprised if this actually takes it. And Final Orbit all the way to the top. I think Aperture might go place above it. Alien Dream Emulator, I think gets on the lower half of the top 10. So I'll place it above Mirage but below Point of View. Out of place, I think goes up. I think that the uniqueness and the style of it definitely goes up. I want to put it above Cat's Invasion. Echo Delta also goes higher. Echo Delta should go about the same as Jova. And then, okay. So, I know that it says top 10. So, but we're gonna talk, chat. We're gonna discuss. Abducted by Vectam, I don't think it's comparable to these levels. We can add it here, but I don't think it's comparable to these levels in any way, shape, or form. It's not even close. I think it's a fun level, but I think it's better than these. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think it gets higher than this. So let's talk. Let's talk top 10. I think Aperture is for sure getting top 10. I think Final Orbit is for sure getting top 10. I think Space Sim Continuum is for sure getting top 10. I think Out of Place has a very, very good chance to get top 10. I don't like Cat's Invasion as much as these levels. I don't think Cat's Invasion is even in the same realm. I think Cat's Invasion has a solid chance of getting in, because I know Wrapped Up likes this style. I really like Cosmic Crush. I really think Cosmic Crush should place. I also think Alien Dream Emulator will place because I think the Kira enjoyment is high. And I think Point of View and Defying are some of the better levels out of the old batch. So, you know. But I think Abducted by Vectam either barely gets in the top 10 or it doesn't get in the top 10 at all. I don't think that this level is on the same as like everything above it. I don't think it's that much. I think sadly Mirage will not get in because I really like Mirage. I think this is super solid. I'm so sad that Echo Delta probably won't get in. Again, really cool level. I really thought Jova would get in like 2 days ago, but I guess not anymore. Like, it's really sad because I think Jova is really nice. It's sad for Darwin too because Mission Icarus is a really cool level. Since top 10 gets cash prize, does it make more sense to make a top 20 list? It's impossible to make a top 20 list because there are so many entries that could go in the top 20. Like, I think that there's arguably too many entries that could go in the top 20. But hopefully, like, Mission Icarus and Echo Delta go, like, maybe get a little bit higher. But yeah. Same with Planisphere. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, Planisphere probably is not getting in. It's too awkward of a gameplay. Just like scores super highly in that score. And I don't think so. And as much as I think a lot of people really like Galacticus, I don't think Galacticus is also getting in. I should see Lunar Labyrinth. I've seen Lunar Labyrinth. I've played it. I've reviewed it before. I don't think it's very comparable to these. So you can see something interesting, chat, right? Like, there have been 4 really amazing levels that came out in the last 24 hours. There has been a lot of amazing good levels that have completely reshaped the top 10. But you might notice something. You might be noticing something.
It's not all finished. It's all in bits and pieces, and a lot of it's covered in red paint and all that kind of thing. And they're trying to sort of like get it all mended and things like that. But at some point it will be done. This is just to prove to the kids with the kids about.
I've been keeping quiet about a little. No, actually, no, I haven't. I'm fucking lying. I love this level. I think this is my new favorite level of all time. I've been trying not to say it, because I don't want to hype things up too much, because I knew Aperture was going to be good, and it's going to get the Mythic. I know that Bleed's level was going to be good, and it's also going to get the Mythic. I know this. We all know this, chat. I knew that this level was not going to get the Mythic. I know that this level was not going to get the Mythic. but I can confidently say this is my new favorite level of all time.
It's not all finished. It's all in bits and pieces, and a lot of it's covered in red paint.
I'm not even gonna try to be like, oh yeah, let me be a little bit object. No, fuck this. This is my favorite level. I don't give a fuck. This is my favorite level. Out of this contest by far. It's as much as I love Aperture, as much as I love every other entry, I do not think there's anything that can top this level for me. I don't think Wrapped Up will rewrite. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, Chad. I think that Wrapped Up will keep this as legendary. Doesn't matter where it places. If it places number 1, if it places number 2, if it places number 10, it doesn't matter. Wrapped Up won't change the rating. I'm very confident in this, just like I was confident that this was only gonna get the legendary, not the mythic. And why do I say this? It's because very often people, you look at a level and you're like, wow, I am so impressed by like all of the effects and all of the designs that are done. These are so cool. They do so many things that like look very impressive and they look fantastic and they look wow. Like the art and Bleed is so realistic and the effects and the 3D and Chun's level is so good. And I think to a lot of people, that is something that matters a lot. However, to me, where I'm gonna just be honest with you, I'm in a position where I know how to do all of these things. I can't do all of these things. I don't care to do them, or if I do care to do them, then that's cool. But like, to me, what matters at this point is not like the execution of a level, because that should just be good. If you make a good level, that is the bare minimum that I expect out of you. And to me, you need to push things a little bit further. To me, you need to have incredible composition. You need to have stellar colors. You need to have impeccable transitions. You need to have any unique design that like has a very clear vision. You need to be pushing the boundaries of what defines you as an artist, not what defines. I don't care about the boundaries of GD, about making 3D gameplay. I don't give a shit about that. I care about you as a creator pushing yourself to make the best thing that you can possibly do, and to inspire other people to make things and to appreciate the things that you do. That is what really, really, really matters to me. And this level does that. And I don't think there has been a single level since Afterlife that has done this. First time rage baiting, please get mad. Ah! And I've said it before, I have complaints about this level. I don't think this level is perfect. I think that this level has flaws. I think that it is okay to have flaws. But I think that conceptually and execution-wise and just everything about this level it just does what I want it to do. It just shows that like Pip Villain is just a goat. They're just goated. Like they just know what they're doing. They just have so much experience with the editor. They just have so much knowledge, and like it's so fucking good. I was in Mirage. Yes, I have. Played it earlier. Yeah, chat. I don't know what to say. I'm just flabbergasted by like the fact that this level still like competes. And I know I'm not the only one who thinks that, because there's very clearly a lot of people who still think that this level is still like a top 10 contender, right? I'm pretty sure, chat. Like we can make a poll. Like, do you think this level still gets in top 10? There you go, chat. You have a poll. Have fun voting. Go vote. Have fun with it. Do you think that this level gets top 10? Even after all the incredible and amazing releases that we got yesterday. Oh, also, OPEC, I'm sorry. I don't know why. I was like, I feel like I'm blanking on a level that should be in here, but that isn't. It's 102 Blues. I should definitely put it in the potential top 20. I really like 102 Blues. I wish that you had polished it a little bit more and that it had a little bit more, but yeah, you've already seen my thoughts on it. I assume it's a super good level though. 102 Bruce, true. Who to say? If you think that this is not getting in the top 10, I would like to hear you out, chat. We're having a conversation right now. I know there's a lot of people here, and it might be a little bit hard for me to read every single one of you, but we're having a conversation here. Why do you think that this level should not get in the top 10? And I don't want to just hear because I don't like it, because I like more levels. I want actual criticisms, chat. I want to hear actual criticisms. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you have to say. Is 102 Blues here? Why did I not put 102 Blues here? I'm surprised. I thought this was gonna be here. I thought I had added it here. There you go, chat. We made it. Highly, I don't think it places like. I don't think it places higher than Defying and Defying thing. It's a shame. I think here's a good place for it. Let's see. Let's read you out, Chad. Let's read you out. Too basic of a block design in some parts. It might be hard to get in because there's no trigger to attract kids. No, yeah, I think that it's inconsistency in quality. I think that is the most valid criticism that you can give Space, I guess, is the inconsistency in quality. I agree there. GD players like flashy levels. It's why they think that Elgato swag level is good. That's not necessary. I think it's one of those things that it's like. I think a lot of people are just watchers and enjoyers, and they're just like they don't really care about like all of the complexity and artsy stuff that goes behind it. They just want to see something cool, which is super valid. That's why we have a Bleeze and MSM's levels here. It's super cool. Again, not taking away from any of the technical knowledge and all of that stuff. This is just a really cool and flashy level. But it's like, okay, oh wait, hold up. People keep saying me to go and play in Volcom. Chat, this better be fucking the best level ever. If this is not the best level ever, if this is not the best level ever, I'm writing. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. This better be the best level ever. I don't think this is a bad level. I'll start by saying that. I think out of all of the levels of like this style of this like more realistic, like very like wowy, flashy like stuff, this is probably one of the better ones. I think this is actually a pretty decent level overall. I think the gameplay was actually pretty enjoyable. It's really laggy, so I couldn't like experience a lot of the gameplay. But to be fair, it's not too bad. Um, two things. Fake out ending, cool. The bee boss design, cool. Song, pretty neat. And those were the things that I liked about the level. And that the boss design was nice. I think that the gameplay was interesting and it fit well with the song. And I liked I like one of the parts and I forget what it looks like, but I like one of the parts. The don't tell me you didn't get tricked by the fake X screen. No, it looked fake. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. It didn't look like a real end screen. I've seen like better ones done before. It looked fake, but it was neat. It was cool. Um, I don't think this places. You should try Space Syrup. I've played it before. Didn't have SFX on. Thank God I didn't have SFX on. SFX absolutely ruined levels. And this I feel like is one of those levels that would have ruined it. Except from the boss fights. I think the boss fights would have been good. Do I think this places in? No. I think this places outside of the top 10. Maybe top 20. I can see it in the top 20. I don't think this places in the top 10. Not for free guest screen? Probably. That would have been nice to hear. I've already played Stylistic 3 too. It's really good. Me personally, I'm not a fan of these levels. Why? I don't like realistic style levels. I think that realistic style levels have been a kind of sadly a shame in the art community in GD, because I don't think any of them actually look good or realistic. However, this does mix in more elements that I think look good, like tech design, which is what the Adron level did, which I actually like. What was it again? Hyperspace. I think that the thing that it does is actually really good. I like the designs. I like the elements, but I don't like this reminds me a lot of the Adron level, which I think was also pretty good. I think I like the Adron level more because I like the song a lot more. But honestly, Vulcan, not a bad entry. I will say, I'll leave it there, chat. I'll play one more practice run, but I'll leave it there. It's like a huge part of the atmosphere for some levels like Galacticus. I agree. For Galacticus, you have to play with SFX because of the voice acting. It's so fucking funny. We spend like 1,000 hours on this to make not a bad entry. Just because you spend 1,000 hours on something doesn't mean it's good. I mean, apologies. You can spend 1,000 hours drawing like a red dot, and it's like, that doesn't make it any more than just a red dot. It's a nice level. I don't think it wins though. Did I see Bleed's entry? Yeah, I play tested it. Like if I'm comparing that to the did I Oh. If I'm comparing that to like this, I like this level a lot more. This level is a lot better, in my opinion, because it actually does a very good job at nailing the designs and the effects. And it doesn't rely on like the hyper realistic like art style, which to me is like actually not something that's really good. Also, this song is beautiful. Like, this song is incredible. Like, I'm sorry, I like this level more. What can you do? You made a pretty decent entry, and I think that you should be very proud of what you made. If I don't like it, then that's okay. Everybody doesn't need to like it. I don't think it'll place. Maybe it will. Maybe I definitely think it has a chance for top 20. But like, wow, this level is fucking good. I like this level way more. Tesla X is awesome, dude. I miss Tesla X. When I first saw this level, I thought it was gonna be a remake of Astrolith. That would have been really funny. Space Astrolith, and it's just Hyper Astrolith. But no, yeah, like, I don't know. Me personally, I think maybe these two levels are different to y'all, and you don't think they should be compared, and that is very valid. I see a big comparison between the execution and the vision of these two levels, and I personally like this one a little bit more. And it might be because of the song, but I like it more. So you know, just saying. I can definitely, if you, okay, here. If you want me to actually like fully review the level, I can do that. I can for sure do that. Because that is different. Just asking me what my opinions are and asking me to review it are different. If you want me to review it, I can for sure do it. First of all, make an LDM. Review time. Actually, chat, let's have a review time for Vulcan. Oh, there's the LDM. Perfect. Let's make this a review time. Let's make this a review session so that you can, all the new people here can see what I do for my reviews. First of all, I think that the colors in this first part clash a lot. In this part, having the blues and the reds is a very interesting idea, but the way that they're done here, the very like saturated reds with the very desaturated blues also makes the blues kind of wash out, and it makes it feel very messy and very muddy. Muddy is the word that I'm looking for. It's very muddy. It feels very muddied out with all the black glow on the top. It makes it really hard to actually tell what's going on. Composition is also not very flattering for the background because the way that the arrangement of the windows is done doesn't actually give you a very good room to like appreciate all of the background. I feel like here after this blue portal, this should have just been an open part where you could actually just see the whole background. I downloaded the sound effects, so let me turn them on. I think this part is really good. Actually, I think this tunnel section is very nice. Same issue with the colors, but it's better compositionally, works best. In here, I think that the biggest flaw of this part that I think that could really be improved is the inconsistency between the block designs, which are like tech designs that are very artsy, and the super artsy asteroids. They kind of clash a bit with each other because they're not shaded at all the same. I think that having both of them shaded completely different styles, with this one being a little bit more like tech style with like what 2.1 like Diovice or like Zalsper kind of would do, or like Voltra, was Voltra their name? Like that kind of style, compared to like the very realistic shaded asteroids. It clashes a little bit and it creates this kind of disconnect between the two parts. Try to keep things shaded about the same thing, about the same style at least. Same with the perspective of the spaceships in the back. The perspective of the spaceships in the back is very confusing. I don't actually know what the spaceship is. I can't really see what parts of the spaceship this is. Like, I can see that this is a thruster, and I can see that these are thrusters, but like, are we looking at the side of the ship, at the back of the ship? It's not exactly very clear with what the ship's design is. I don't love it. Definitely could be improved upon more. I like this part. I actually think this part is very good. I don't have too many issues with this part, aside from the fact that the colors are kind of boring, but they're not bad, they're just simple. I also don't like that font. Please don't use the default font. Yeah, this part is the same. Aside from the colors being a little bit simple, I don't mind it. It's pretty good. Again, this part has the same issue as I said before. Like the art elements are like shaded very differently from the structures and the block design. These two are very, very different. Uh, because of that, like again, it creates this like very lacking like cohesion. It looks like the things that you're trying to put together don't really match together. Again, same thing with like some of the detail. Like the stuff in the background is often very, very, very detailed, while some of the stuff in the foreground is not as detailed, which creates this like very confusing aesthetic where you can't actually see things very well because you're trying to focus. Trying to focus on the very detailed elements in the background, but then like, you actually have to focus on the gameplay and the block design and the saws. Like, what the heck, you know? There's a lot of things happening that make it a little bit confusing to know what is going on. And it's very like, you know, it's a bit messy, but it's okay. It's definitely not the worst part of the level, and I don't think by any string of the imagination. Interesting transition, really nice. The art of the space station, very good. This is the part that I remember really liking. I like this part. Again, I wish this part had better colors, but overall super solid. I don't know who made this part, but they did a very good job. It looks kind of like Aqua at this Aquaware, but like not really. I don't know who made this part, but this is a very good card. Flexify? Okay, very good part. Okay, this is the part that like took me off of the level. Because this part is very, very... It's trying to do what... funny enough. Is it called the Stereo Madness by A-Punch? By A-Punch? I don't know how you pronounce her name, I'm sorry. The Stereo Madness, I think it was. It's like kind of nailing on these vibes of like trying to feel similar texture, similar composition, very similar colors. Bye-bye pigs, have a good rest of your day. It's like kind of trying to do similar things, but it's not as cohesive. With like the planet structure and the fauna, like it just feels very random and a little bit too messy. Like if you actually like look at like these, like for example, like the textures don't look too good. They're very unpolished. It looks more like object spam over actually understanding what the textures do and how the texture is gonna do. So it's one of those things that it's like not super fan of that one. This part's good actually. Really like this part. The B boss design is good. The attacks are subtle. The gameplay is good. The block design is good. The background isn't too like isn't too bothersome. Very good approach with the UI. Good part. Very, very solid. One of the best parts of the level. Oh god. Don't like this boss. I don't think the boss design is very good. That is me personally speaking. Not the biggest fan of this boss design. It kind of reminds me of like a Xender game boss, but like at the same time, I don't know exactly what it is about it that I don't love, but I just know that I don't love the boss, and I feel like the overall vibes of this just doesn't hit, you know. It's a wasp. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't hit the same. And then obviously there's like there's a fake out. Now, first things first. Very, very good job with the fake out at like actually nailing like the sound effects and the visual effects. Unfortunately, the text here is not polished enough. Like it's you can see the inconsistencies in the font polish, so that like it's not very believable, but it's fine. Same with like for example the coins. I noticed right away that these coins like trails were like actually objects. These are not actually aligned, like the 0-2 overlapping with each other. Overall pretty decent job, but like for example like the textures clipping here, like it's small stuff like this that like, you know, you want to optimize, you don't want to care, but they kind of break the immersion because you can notice the fact that like, yeah, good fake out though. Good fake out though, but I assume that it probably was done like very much cleaner, and when it got merged, like some stuff happened. It happened. Floating point errors happen all the time. Very interesting animation, but again, not a big fan of this boss design. I don't know what it is. I just don't particularly care for it. I think the gameplay on this part is a little bit clunky, but it's not too bad. Also, the part is kind of like 2 seconds. It feels very lackluster. It feels like you kind of like this one thing of like, oh, like look at this fake out, and then like when you do a fake out, you're like kind of supposed to keep it going, keep the momentum, driving, like keep the like lift back the spirits, you know, because you just drop down a bunch of energy, you want to bring it all back, but in here they kind of just end, which is really a shame because it really shows that like it had a lot of potential, but it's really lacking in the execution and the direction. It felt very random. Like the fake out isn't worth it if the payback of the fake out isn't good, and I think the lack of time. No, and I very much understand that. I understand all of you were under like a big like time crunch as well, because I know that like, hey, I understand how it feels to like release something that you don't feel it's not unfinished, but it's like if this had kept that intensity going, if this had gone forward, I think it would have been really nice. I like the animation at the end; it's very cool. Laggy though, but yeah, it's fine. Also, wow, there's a lot of detail to this. Like, a lot of things going on. Super solid, though. I think it's a good level. I don't think it's a bad level by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't think it's made for me. But there you go. There's a quick little review that took me like 20 minutes of this level. Good job to everybody involved. Hopefully it gets in. If it doesn't, it's okay. You still did a fantastic job. Next Planitude. I did see it. I did see it. We say top 20 worth it? I think there's like 50 levels that could be top 20 worth it. I don't know at this point. I love this level. It's so silly. By the way, chat, this was made in 24 hours. Just so you're aware. I do not understand the gameplay for this level, sorry. It shows that the gameplay was definitely made within the 24 hours, but yeah. Oh, I'm a swing copter. I didn't know that. That makes a lot more sense. Ouch. This is the official sequel to Next Capstone, by the way, chat. It's so funny. Post Protein 15. Special thanks too. Thanks for playing. Hell yeah. Guys, I think that this was inspired by Next Capstone, at least for the name. Have you seen Echo Delta? I have. I love it. Super funny level. I love this level. Okay, chat. I think for today we're gonna end it here. This top 10 is I'm gonna say it. I don't think there's a single one of these levels that is guaranteed to be in the top 10. I think out of all of these levels that are absolutely insanely good, I don't think there's a single one of these that is actually guaranteed the top 10. I think that even Blee has a chance to not be in it. I think that even Aperture has a chance to not be in it. I think that even Destiny has a chance to not be in it. I can finally rework this one a little bit more. So things have changed a little bit. And this is currently the new. Actually, I like we'll rest it a little bit more. This is currently my new top 10. for my favorite levels of all time. Space, I guess, has made its way here, and now Space Sim Continuum has made its way here. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I'm super impressed. But I have no clue. This year has been stacked already. Like, you think about it, Chad. We're 3 months into the year. 3 months into the year, and we already have like some of the best levels in the game. I don't know. I have no clue. Hopefully this turns out really good. I don't think my top 10 is accurate, but this is my top 10 favorites, not my top 10. Actually, no, if not my top. If I wanted to put my top 10 favorites, this wouldn't be in here. But it's a mix between my top 10 favorites and what I think will be top 10. But yeah, I'm super happy with how these came out. Top 10 favorites containing solos. I am still not sure if I want to move out Comatose Dreamscape and Lonely Travel. I'll need to think about this a little bit more. I see stars probably coming down a little bit too. Same with past. I might need to move Well Rested up again. I need to think about it more. I need to think about it more, chat. It's too recent. It's too new. Too many things happening. I need some more time to think because it's been an insane 24 hours. So thank you everybody so much for watching today. I appreciate it. Hey, if y'all aren't already, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. I'll be uploading some crazy more projects. I can't speak anymore going forward. I stream all the time. I will stream very often going forward. I've been streaming pretty often already, but we'll be streaming even more going forward. Been taking a bit of a break lately. I'll be back fully soon. I'll be fully back soon. Join the Penthouse. Link is in the description. I think you guys will love it if you'll join the Penthouse. It's gonna be awesome. And yeah, make sure to subscribe and like stuff over on Twitch. Follow if you liked it. But yeah, hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your days, everybody. Love y'all. Thank you so much for the insane support, and hope y'all have a great rest of your days. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Control your whole team, yeah. Nobody here